Welcome to another road trip adventure. This time I'm heading through Victoria into South Australia, across the Nullarbor Plains, and my final destination is Esperance in West Australia. Along the way I'm going to photograph birds, animals, hopefully whales. Horsham is my first stopover for the trip. Went into the caravan park, jumped on my scooter for a photography adventure. Had a little bit of fun while I was at it. As I went around this amazing wetland area. Murray Bridge is my second stopover for this trip. Went to the caravan park, jumped on the scooter, and I've been going for a couple of hours now and I just can't find anything to photograph. Just bird life is far and in between. There's no forested areas. I just got spoilt yesterday. There was lots to do in Horsham, but well, I've arrived at my third stopover for the trip, and that is Port Augusta. You can hear the trains in the background there. The caravan park is just on the water's edge here of this inlet. Been out on the scooter. It's only a short trip. There's not a lot of trails for me on that. Got some groceries. I'm back out to see if I can find anything to shoot with the camera. It's day 4 and welcome to Ceduna. From here on in, this is where I expect to see a lot more activity with birds and animals to photograph, and it's already started. The caravan park I'm staying is just over there in the background, and I've just been having an absolute ball. I first went out on the scooter without my camera, bad mistake. I saw lots of things. Dolphins and all sorts of things, so I've gone and got it and shot back down where I saw everything. So yes, pot of dolphins, awesome to see. Lots of little birds here and there. I've got some reasonable shots, I think, and I'm just enjoying the place. It's awesome. So tomorrow we hit the Nullarbor Plains. The R1 ready beside me to go for roadside shooting. What an amazing experience I just had. Come around the corner and there in the middle of the road was a wedge-tailed eagle tearing away at this dead kangaroo. I didn't have time to react to put my front camera on or anything. I just slammed the brakes on and pull over to the side. Watched it fly across the paddock onto a post, so I went after it, just walked up to it within 10 metres. It just sat there, took a couple of shots. Wow, what an amazing experience to start the day off with. Well, I've made it to the head of the bight, and there's 3 whales here. One just out here, another one down there, and one a bit further on. I'm standing on a golf green. It's part of the fun on the Nullarbor Plains, playing golf. And that's one hole in each sort of, not town, but roadhouse. I think it starts at Ceduna and then runs through. Staying at the roadhouse where the whale watching is, there was free campsite there. But it's too windy, too exposed, and the Wi-Fi is pretty bad, the reception for the phone anyway. But yeah, coming here is only $34 a night, and all the Wi-Fi I want at high speed. It's awesome. But this is just typical Australian stuff that you'll get right out in the desert outback of Australia. Welcome to West Australia. We're finally here. It's 2 days before I hit Esperance. I'm at this beautiful spot up on the bluff. Our campsite's about 500-600 metres away down the hill, right near the highway, as you might be able to pick up that truck going past. There is a toilet and that's it, and me. No one else is camping down there at the minute. It is early in the afternoon though. There's one bar on the phone, and that's it, and it comes and goes. So I'm forced to listen to the sounds of nature. And it's the first time on my trip that I've just actually done nothing. I just quickly made myself something to eat and just sat listening to virtually nothing, just the sounds of the breeze in the trees. Awesome. There's a fireplace where I've parked up and a bench seat. And someone's left me a pile of firewood, so that's what's happening tonight. There's no trail up to this bluff that I'm at. Actually, a campsite's called Medindi. I think that's how you pronounce it, and I'll put it up here what it's called. Yeah, there's no trail to come up here. You're sitting on a pile of rocks, or the camera is sitting on a pile of rocks, so that tells me that people have had the same idea of me coming up here. You've got to make your way through all this, this low open forest here. We are now in Antechinus country. So the yellow-footed Antechinus that I study at Winton Wetlands in Victoria. Once you get into West Australia, the name changes to Mardo. If you haven't listened to my channel ever before, I study Antechinus in great detail. I reckon I'm in prime territory here, so I'll certainly be keeping my eyes out. And this is what the campsite looks like. Toilets. Rubbish bins everywhere. My little camp spot with a bench seat. May or may not use it for dinner. Here's my fireplace. I've dug it out. Got heaps of kindling there, all ready to go. Welcome to Newman's Rock Campsite. This is an Aboriginal site. It's not restricted though, we're allowed to come and walk in here, but wow, have a look at this beautiful oasis. So we're in the middle of nowhere, miles away from anything. Tomorrow I'll be at Esperance, yes! We'll have a full day there the following day, resting up. I may, if it's a beautiful place, I might stay there 2 days. Whoa, the wind's trying to knock the camera over. So far I have clocked up 2,600 and something kilometres from home. So yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted from driving and my eyes are getting sore. So it'd be beautiful to have that break tomorrow. Yeah, just chill out at Esperance. Much as of exploring as I possibly can do with the trusty R1. The signs here that there are wombats, there are poos here and there. There's some extra poo here that isn't cows. It is not cow poo. I'm unsure, but it might be camel poo. All right, I'm going to do some exploring. Catch you later on. Welcome to Esperance. It's day 9. I arrived yesterday, got some groceries, and by the time I got back to the caravan park it just rained, and it stayed raining for the rest of the day and through the night. But now the sun's out, there's hardly a cloud. Oh, there's clouds behind me. So I've got a little bit of time to see if we can find anything to photograph. I've got quite a few Ks, maybe 4 or 5 Ks to get to my destination, a little reserve. See if I can find anything to photograph there. So yeah, it's been an amazing trip so far. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to stay an extra day or not yet. Tomorrow's supposed to be terrible. 30 to 45 knot winds. They're saying rain all day. But do I just take it as a whole rest day, catch up with making this video and all that, because I'm 2 days behind because my keyboard broke and had to get another one. But yeah, so far we are over 3,000 kilometres from home. I've looked at how much it's cost me with diesel and how many litres I've used and all this. And I'm very surprised at how little I have spent. And I've checked 3 times. I've been writing a diary and taking photographs of the Bowsers so we get all the details, cross-referenced with all of them and my bank account, and it all comes up the same. So it must be right. I didn't recheck what I wrote down last night, but I'll put it up here. It all works out with the actual mileage as well. Morning. The van's stuck on pretty much 10 litres per 100 Ks. I was expecting to be 800 or 1,000 with diesel, but each state has dropped the price of their tax to help us cope with the rise in price of diesel and petrol from the world's shortage at the minute with all that crap overseas. I'm going to shut up now. I'm in the area that I needed to go to. So yeah, catch you around. Well, good morning. It's day 10. I stayed another night, obviously. Where I'm staying is on the foreshore. It's with the RACV, well, West Australia's version of it. So they gave me the third night for $14 because it's the winter special on at the minute. A little bit of drizzle on my face. I don't know how I'm going to go today. I may end up turning back from where I went to yesterday afternoon. Lake at the back of the Esperance town that I saw before I come up here. I thought it might be a good place to go and have a look at, and it certainly was, and I wish I would have gone there yesterday morning now. Oh man, yeah, it's drizzling. So it's not going to be the best of days today, but I want to go back there because I had a bit of fun. There was lots of birds around. The lighting was bad. That just too cloudy like it is now. There's a little hide up there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Going to shoot up there, check it all out again, see how I go. I got my full wet weather gear on, including the camera, and just see how we go. I've had to seek refuge under this tree. It's pissing down with rain. Oh my God. And I've travelled probably about 3 kilometres away from the caravan park. Well, this hide is just in a beautiful place. Have a look at all the dead trees that are just here. And just imagine little birds landing on them, and I'll turn the camera around a bit further. Here. Yeah, just a nice little setup. It looks like there's going to be gaps here and there. You can see a bit of blue sky behind me, and over here as well, and where the sun's coming from is just over there. So hopefully that happens, so we get some nice bit of light and the birds come over at the right time. There's musk ducks and grebes and all sorts of things hanging around here at the minute. We just need the light. So this is the hide itself. Got the scooter in here just in case it rains. It's not a bad little setup, but the people who make these hides generally don't take everybody into consideration. Us photographers especially. That gap's nowhere near enough. The board's good to put the camera on. It's the right size, but because this gap's so low, anything that's 4 metres and above off the water, I can't get the camera on the right angle. And also, yeah, because this is too low, which they are in most of them, it just makes it really hard to try and get a shot. So you've got to shoot out here on the platform and expose yourself to all the birds and maybe scare some off to get a shot of a bird in flight. And also you can't see, speaking of seeing, you can't see them coming if you're trapped in there as well, because you can't see up. But I think one of the biggest things is that they don't put them up high enough, so you're leaning forward and you're crouching down as well. Oh, what an awesome experience it was out at the lake this morning. Even though the weather was really bad when I first took off, it just always goes to show that you need to get out there, because you never know whether the weather's going to change in your favour or not, which it did. Every now and then, sun would come out, a bird may or may not turn up, and I'd get a shot. And yeah, it was just something that really capped off this whole experience of being on this road trip. So many birds, and yeah, I just enjoyed every second of it. So we've come to the end of this video, heading home in the morning, which will still be an amazing experience even though I know what to expect. But there's also things that I missed leaving in the dark, I will now see for the first time in the light. I've still got to get some fridge magnets. Some of the places I didn't have time to go and look for them. So we will have this time. We're not filming and doing stuff on the way home, so we will try and get them. But I have got a collection so far, and we just need to finish it off. Now my scooter, I racked up 120 kilometres on it. Just looked down on my way back from the lake this morning and saw, oh wow, I hadn't even looked at it the whole time I've been travelling. Dearest accommodation I had was $47. The cheapest was $34. All of them have been discounted because it's winter. So, you know, I cashed in on that. That was really good. Had some bargains along the way. Now, travelling across 3 states has certainly been a huge experience. Bucket list ticked. It's been exciting every morning getting up, not knowing what I'm going to see or anything like that. And once I got past Adelaide, or Port Augusta I should say, I haven't been any further than that before. So it was just a terrific experience all up. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this and enjoyed it as much as I've had bringing it to you. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get more of this amazing stuff, click on my pretty little face just down there in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Hit the little bell, you'll get notification whenever I do anything else. And if you really did like it, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my poor little channel grow. And if you want to go and have a look at all the other mad and crazy things I've been doing in the past, click on my icon up here at the end of this video. It'll take you to my channel. I talk about photographing and filming birds and wildlife in the forest and open forest environments. Whenever I go on adventures like this, I always take you with me. And when I buy cameras and camera accessories and things for the van, I do reviews on them and give you my honest opinion on them. So go and have a browse. There'll be something there of interest to you, I am sure. Now just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out there and start photographing and filming wildlife and travelling in your mobile home or your van or your caravan. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.